Oh, my goodness, you scared the heck out of me. It's time for another Blackhawk Buzz. I'm still Van, unfortunately for you, and unfortunately for my wife, Rochelle, too. I'm still Van. And here's Derek, the star of our show. I just add a little levity because I'm funny to look at. I just got my toupee cut. I think it's pretty good. But anyway, be that as it may. Wow. Golf course. Yeah. We have a lot of topics for you to cover.
Yeah, so first of all, I just want to thank everybody for the behavior. I think it's been fantastic. I know sometimes it's challenging to see 4 carts in one group, but we're going to continue with that. You know, so this is kind of more of an update. You know, where were we today, and what might change in the future. So again, just real quick, ball marks.
Terrible. It's Charles Barkley. Yeah. Terrible.
Yep.
We got to fix those. We got to improve and divots. Replace your divots.
Yep. So just make sure we're taking care of the course. We've had so much play. Last night we had a board meeting, and I've never seen anything like it. So just to put things in perspective for everybody, annual basis, 17,000 rounds at Blackhawk is kind of a big deal. And we are at 6,400 through just over 6 weeks.
We're not halfway into the season, even with a kind of a late start. So
right. So there's a lot of wear and tear on the golf course. So just make sure we're doing our part. Fix the ball marks, put the divots back. Even if it's not your divot, pick it up, put it back. Fix 5 or 6 of them when you're out there. We'll do our best today when we're out there for Men's Day. So changes now that you're going to see. So
changes.
Yep, and we've heard a lot about we need water out there, and I get it. And, you know, our big thing was eliminate touch points, keep everybody safe out there. But we have opened up our water stations when you walk out of the golf shop and go into the first tee. No cups, no lids, no straws. Just going to have your own thermos or whatever you're going to use.
Put your mouth under there.
Yeah, no,
not that easy.
And the same on 6. So on 1, you have to hit the button. Just make sure you sanitize before you hit the button. Sanitize after. That's all we ask. And then on 6, it's just push your cup in there, get your ice. Push your cup in there, get the water. Everything down there should be pretty safe.
So just remember, bring your own, bottle, warmer, whatever you want to call it. So that way, it's yours, and it's yours only. You're not sharing or anything like that.
Absolutely. The next thing you're going to see out there, and now that the sun is out, and UV rays and all this play a part in killing the virus, we're going to put the rakes back out. Now, that doesn't mean you, the member, has to use them. If you're not comfortable picking up a rake, we totally understand. What this is for is if you're going to have a preferred lie. Right now, you're just kind of picking up your ball, mixing up the sand with your foot, putting it back in there. We're going to put the rakes out. If you feel like raking after you've been in the bunker, feel free to do so. If you don't feel like doing it, we're totally cool with that as well. So this is just about making sure that you have a nice lie in the bunker.
We have preferred lies. Could you, if you choose to touch or use the rake, could you use the rake to rake an area and then place your ball in said area and then hit your shot and then take same rake and rake where you just were?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And our feeling is if the rake then lays in the sun for a long enough period of time, hopefully there's nothing on there. But again, it's just about safety. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. So we have one more. I have to put on my spectacles because there's some big words in this one. But one of the things that has been brought to our attention is that the virus not so much transmitted on surfaces anymore. That's the way they feel about it. However, it can be what they call more an aerosol, right? So it's coming out, spray aerosol, it comes out. I think one of the things that I heard is if you can imagine somebody sitting in a bathroom and smoking a cigarette, and then they leave the bathroom, 5 minutes later you go in there, it still smells like smoke, which means that stuff is still in the air. So,
or a stogie for that matter.
Or a stogie. But what we would like you to do now, not necessarily on 6, but on the outhouses, 211, 14 back in there, we would like you, when you're done, to just leave the doors open. This is going to provide ventilation to mitigate the accumulation of aerosols. I got a lot of smart people around me, so they write this stuff for me. So just make sure that we continue to do that. We want our members to feel safe. We want them to feel comfortable with their surroundings and using the bathrooms. So you'll see signs out there. Signs are going to say, just please leave the door open when you're done. And, for me, I think that's pretty much it as far as the safety and what's different on the golf courses. Pedal is to the metal. I've decided that I think it's okay for us to go ahead with all of our events. So we plan on doing those. They may look a little bit different. And again, my philosophy from the beginning has been the following. Our members pay dues to play golf here and to dine here. I don't want to take the decision-making away from them. I think it's very important that everybody understands that we're all adults, we're smart. If you want to come up and you want to dine on the patio, come up and dine on the patio. If it doesn't feel safe to you from what you're seeing, or you're in that real high risk age category and you don't want to come, we understand that too. But I'm not going to really say no. So we're going to
curbside service still available.
Yep, still available.
So don't forget about that.
And we'll get to that in our food and beverage segment. But just so everybody knows, that's our plan. We always open everything about 7 to 10 days after what the other clubs are doing, so we can see how they're doing things and then try to do it a little bit better. So that's basically from the golf side of things where we're at today.
A lot of information. Certainly, you can watch this video if you can stand it. You can watch it more than once to help you kind of retain everything. So for Derek, I'm Van. That's the Blackhawk Buzz.